Chapter 2 Uncle Podger Hangs a Picture. Jerome K. Jerome was an English novelist and playwright. His most popular work was the delightful novel Three Men in a Boat. This hilarious story is about Uncle Podger who makes simple things complicated. Is there an Uncle Podger in your home? When my Uncle Podger did any work in the house, there was always such a commotion. A simple thing, such as hanging a picture, would turn the house upside down. A picture came home from the frame makers. It was put in the dining room. When Aunt Maria asked what was to be done with it, Uncle Podger said,
"Oh, you leave that to me. Don't any of you worry yourselves about that. It's right up my street. I'll do it."
He took off his coat and began. He sent the girl out to get some nails, and then one of the boys after her to tell her what size to get. Then he got down to work.
"Now you go and get me my hammer, Will,
He shouted.
and bring me the ruler, Tom. I need the step ladder and the kitchen chair as well. Oh, and Jim, go to Mr. Goggles and request him to lend us his spirit level. Don't you go, Maria. I need someone to hold the light. When the girl comes back, send her again for some picture cord. Tom, come here. Hand me the picture."
After instructing everyone, he lifted the picture, only to drop it. It came out of the frame. He tried to save the glass and cut himself. He ran around looking for his handkerchief. He could not find it because it was in his coat pocket and he did not know where he had put the coat. Everyone had to drop what they were doing and look for his coat.
"Doesn't anyone in the house know where my coat is?"
Cried Uncle Podger.
"6 of you, and you can't find a coat that I put down 5 minutes ago."
No wonder the coat could not be found. He was sitting on it.
"Oh, give it up. I found it myself. Might as well ask the cat to find anything instead of expecting you people to find it."
After bandaging Uncle Podger's finger, getting a new glass for the picture, getting together the tools, the ladder, the chair, and the candle, everyone stood around, ready to help. It was perfect teamwork. 2 people held the chair, a third helped him on it and held him there. A fourth handed him a nail, and a fifth passed him the hammer. He took the nail and promptly dropped it.
"No, the nail is gone."
He cried out. While everyone was down on their hands and knees looking for the nail, Uncle Podger simply stood on the chair impatiently. By the time the nail was found, the hammer was lost. And by the time the hammer was found, he lost the mark on the wall where the nail was to go in. Each of us found the mark in a different place. Uncle Podger took the rule and measured the spot again and found that he wanted the nail half of 31 and 3/8 inches from the corner. Then he wanted to use some string to measure and mark the spot. Just as he leaned over the chair, the string slipped, and so did he. He landed on the open piano and produced wonderful musical notes when his head and body struck all the keys at the same time. At last, Uncle Podger marked the spot, put the nail on it with his left hand, and took the hammer in the other. With one blow, he smashed his thumb and dropped the hammer on someone's toes. By this time, the house was in an uproar. Aunt Maria quietly observed that the next time Uncle Podger was going to hang up a picture or hammer a nail into the wall, she hoped he would let her know in time. She would leave the house and spend a week with her mother.
"Oh, you make such a fuss over everything."
Uncle Podger replied.
"I just like doing a little job of this sort."
And then he tried again. The nail went right through the plaster, and so did half the hammer. The force of the blow made Uncle Podger fall flat against the wall. The rule and the string were found again, and a new hole made. Finally, at around midnight, the picture was put up. Crooked and insecure, The wall looked as if it had been broken down and rebuilt. Everyone was tired and weary, except Uncle Podger.
There you are!
He said proudly. He surveyed his handiwork with great pleasure.
Why, some people would have called in a man to do a little thing like that.